G'day. Today, Fatman Faffing's going to talk to you about packs, rucksacks, rucks, bergens, whatever you want to call them. I'll have to speak up because I've got a new phone and I don't have a microphone connection. There's idiots on trail bikes illegally racing around the streets, as idiots on trail bikes do. Okay, let's start with the first one I've got. This is a NVA or National Volksarmee, that's East German Army, Sturmgepäck or Storm Pack, Assault Pack. It's about 20 odd litres, I suppose. You can use it as a briefcase for Tasha. It has clips that you can clip other bits of equipment onto it, and also tie rolls of stuff under here, or your barn over the top, which is also a poncho. I have one of those. Now if we look here at the straps, simple strap, this would come round and attach to the belt, and this attaches on the back here. So we'd go like that. One side, there's the other one, like so. Okay, one strap comes underneath and hooks on the bottom, and the other one goes to your webbing or your belt. So there you have it. This one here also attaches to the belt. But basically, there it is like that. That comes around the belt at the front. Not a bad system. Very light. Remember, you've got your other webbing. Typical German, they'll have a bag for their bread or their rations, and they'll have their weapons and ammunition and all the other stuff and what have you. I like it. It's handy as a day pack. The straps aren't too bad, fairly comfortable. I use it mostly in briefcase mode, carry a couple in the car. So yeah, it's a good little thing. Picked it up for like 20-30 bucks at a disposal store. It's also got a nice lining on it, so it's fairly waterproof, and the raindrop camouflage. All good stuff. Simple, robust kit. Then we come to an Australian one. Now, I had what was called the Oz 70 pack or Oz pack, and that is like this, but it was a bit smaller. This is a modification. It's the same layout, but it has plastic clips. We used to have metal, just like a little metal loop with a webbing strap that went through it, and also quick release straps like that. It has a top main compartment. This one's rather nice. It extends so you can put lots of stuff in there. Draw cord on the inside here. There is actually a zipper that you can pull across, and there's a board inside to keep it give it some shape. I guess you could take that out and toss it away if you don't want it, or you can use it as a chopping board or whatever you want. We never had them in the Oz 70s that I was issued, which, as I said, from memory were a bit smaller in size. What you could get in the top here was used to be able to fit a PRC 77 or 25 radio set, a VHF radio set, and batteries in the pockets, and that was your carrying capacity taken up by the radio. So as a radio man with the section in engineers, yeah, it meant you had to travel pretty light. Not good in the cold months when you needed warm clothing, and yeah, you just didn't have the capacity. But these pockets are good. They used to carry a 24-hour ration pack, one in each, or a couple of radio batteries. Also, there's a little bit of room up over the top. You can put stuff in there. You've got pistol belt webbing here to attach water bottles and other pouches, and also a strap there and down here, which in the middle, which you use for attaching a entrenching tool. That would go on there. Okay. The bottom section is completely blocked off from the top section, and this is where you would put your sleeping gear. And generally we'd have just a inflatable mattress, and you never used to take your inflatable blow-ups with you because they used to make so much noise blowing them up, and then they'd go down on you middle of the night and you'd squeak as you rolled around them. I think I took them once during basic training because we had a kit check. After that, never used them again, except once flotation at the Land Warfare Centre at Canungra when we did a river crossing. That was it, and that's like 10 years of service. But what I used to do with the mattress cover was I used to slit the seam so you could open it up and you'd crawl in like a bivvy bag. And if you had an American poncho liner, which I did, or whoopee as some call it, used to put that in, and that was terrific. Lightweight sleeping gear. I will show you the other sleeping gear, and I do have a video on testing it last year in the winter, the horse blanket. But you used to put in your sleeping bag and your hoochie, or the hoochie could go on the top here, ready to easily pull out. Although I used to carry my hoochie on my webbing because you never knew when you needed it, with my belt kit. But you can get quite a bit of stuff in there, and you put maybe some spare clothes in a plastic bag or something. And all up, I like this pack. It's very light. It's under a kilo in weight. It's magic. It's padded on the back. The shoulder straps are okay. They're not the best, but they're all right. These ones down here are fairly good. So far, it's done me fine. Where are we? Here on the side, sorry. Like that. You can also tie other things underneath, like a hoochie or anything else, webbing gear. It's a good pack. I measured it up. I think it's about 45 litres. As I said, it seems a bit bigger than the ones that we were issued, or maybe it's just memory, made it a bit smaller. But this is probably my favourite pack at the moment. Currently, I believe, and I was given two of these, a brand new one and this one which is used. This is what the Australian Army has at the moment. My friend called it a ruck pack, and as you can see, it's quite a bit bigger, roomier. It's got the ability to put stuff all the way through. Again, a draw cord at the top, a pocket here, so there's a bit of a brain, as they call them. You can put stuff in there. That's pretty much waterproof type material. The webbing here for attaching kit, there's 2 loads of it. They've got Velcro tabs, so I suppose they can hold things up here, maybe radio antennas, I don't know. The typical plastic clips. Okay, if you look inside, I don't know if you can see too well, but we look inside there, it's quite cavernous. There are straps and a compartment in there, and also a zip leading to a area at the back, which has a black foam pad, which I suppose you can, I don't know, why would you pull it out? Probably for cleaning. As I said, there's a compartment in here with a drawstring and bag. You can see right through. There is a floor which you can zip across, and then on the bottom section again you can attach stuff underneath. Like that. Open it up. As I said, there's the zipper for the floor. There's a pocket in here, and this is a handy thing. You can put stuff in from the side in this waterproof pouch. So if you've got a wet bit of kit and you just want to keep it out of the way, you can put it in there and carry it with you. It's a good bit of kit, this. I like it. The way the thing is, I think it's been used more like that, with this not seeing the light of day in the sunshine. Yeah, a handy bit of kit. Again, you can strap stuff onto here, more pouches and things. Two big side pockets, a decent size. I would put this at 45 to 60 litres. You can always add more. The straps, very padded and comfortable, with molly here, chest strap, even adjustable back pads, which are also tied down so you don't lose them. That's a good idea. The back is adjustable for the straps, so you can adjust it for taller people and shorter people. There's a pad here. Again, it's an interesting bit of kit. There may be something that's additional added on here. I don't know what that's for. As I said, there you can tie things on underneath. These are your straps. They're quick release. Okay. Now this one was made April of 03. Trade partners, there's the NATO number. And as I said, I was given this one and also a brand new one, and the brand new one came with a little backpack, which I'll show you when I get out of the car. And I just think they're a good thing. It's heavier than the other one by like double the weight, but I think it's double the bag as far as comfort's concerned, load carrying capacity and so on. It really is a good piece of kit, and our diggers deserve that. Another thing I have here, this one my wife bought at Salvo's for like $10, you know, and it's a brilliant backpack that's got a really good carrying system. It's a Caribe, it's adjustable, but what I like about it is you can put all this away and cover it and use it as a normal sort of suitcase when you're traveling. Has a number of compartments. This is the Cedar Brake 75, so it's 75 litre. Compartment there. You can, there's a zip-on day pack I don't have, but one you can put in there. Opens up, and we have frame and internal some mesh stuff if you want to put your wet things in there. It's quite cavernous. All right, pockets. well, it's not caribou, it's black wolf. Sorry, my mistake. Black wolf. So it's a good bit of kit. I've never used it. Wife bought it. Thought it would be something I'd like, but it's quite heavy, so not very good for backpacking. But okay. Now this one I bought before I got the other stuff for a trip I did with my my eldest daughter, and she got the one down from this. And this is a very comfortable pack. The Fox 5200. She's got, I think, the Fox 4800. It's got lots of pockets and removable bits and all the latest gear. Quite cavernous. You know, lots of straps to get all loose and catch on things. You know, I like it as a pack. It's good. You can adjust the strapping at the back and everything. But too heavy. Yeah, that's like 2.5 kilos or something. You know, there's a lot of your weight already just in there. There's about 120 bucks. They're more now. And then we come to this gem. This is a 1970s original. Super lightweight. It's half a kilo or something. It's got ties for the string ties. You put all your stuff in there. 2 pockets on either side. It's got a bottom section that you can put stuff in, and then of course you had your big sleeping bag or whatever strapped underneath here, with the classic look of the 1970s sort of hiker. So yeah, it's a great retro thing. I haven't used it myself. No, not yet. I will one day. I'll use it. The frame's lovely and light. This is a weak spot. They're a bit, I suppose, a bit corroded. I worry about them and the straps. You can always replace them though. It's easy enough. No tension there. Just a good old thing. They really revolutionised backpacking back in the day. Okay, so that's just a little bit of what I've got. The irony is that I don't really carry anything by backpack much. The odd stealth camp, but otherwise I camp out of my Subaru with my Helston hammock. So in the back of that, these 3 boxes that I'm using as a table, they carry everything for extended camp periods with food, kitchen and camp setup. Everything goes into one box or the other, and out they come, and they can be used as tables. So very handy. But when you walk, this kit is really good value. Now here's my belt kit, and I'm working on being able to just camp with this. And in the warmer months, no problem. If you wanted to sleep on the ground or in a banana type gathered end hammock, no problem. Well, I like to sleep with the Helston. It's a bit bigger. It's 3 kilos, so you've got to take that into account. That would strap on. But water bottle in here. There's a litre. In the front here is Hexi stove and Hexamine tablets. I got the old Vietnam era webbing bum pack, and put stuff in there. And this is the new thing that they have nowadays. And you know, you could put all sorts of kit in there, your sleeping kit, what have you. This is an East German Army grenade pouch. I've slit the thing so you can't put 3 grenades in, but I put my personal kit, first aid and stuff in there. I got 2 pouches, basic pouches as we call them. One's the Ozsteyr F88 mag one, and that's for the SLR mags. Now these are the clips I was telling you about before, the fast release. Pull like that, you put them on, and away you go. Very simple stuff. And of course I've got my Crusader cup, the British Army drink, water bottle cup, and a steel canteen in there, and everything. I like that system for cooking on in the field. And I'll do a video on different aspects of that and all the different stoves I've got. You seem to collect a fair bit of gear. So yeah, if I'm just walking, I'd rather just carry this with everything I need for an overnighter, like patrol order. Maybe with the Sturmgepäck, like that. I got everything I need. If I wanted to rough it and just have a hoochie and sleep on the ground, no problem. If I want my Helsden hammock, which is my preferred choice, I'd just use the bigger bag, or I'd strap it on here. So there you go. That's a little bit about some of the rucksacks and packs and carrying systems that I have. Hope it was of interest. Okay, we're back. Now this bag came with the modern Australian Army ruck pack that my friend acquired for me. He's still serving. And it's a great little day pack. I don't know whether this would be used with the webbing, the belt order, patrol order, or whether it's just really is a bit of a day pack. But I can't see the point of issuing it if the troops aren't going to use it on operations. It's very good. It has even adjustable straps on the shoulders. It's got a belt strap. Okay. Nice zips. It's good quality material. You can even put in a camelback, I think. Maybe not, I don't know. But, yeah, it's a handy bit of kit. So, yeah, it has this handle with it as well. Drainage hole. I like it. I use it. So when I go on my little hikes, or day hikes, or my exercise, just make sure I've got water and what have you in there. Would it fit the Helsden? This is the new version of the Helsden with the three-piece shock-corded poles and the smaller bag, so it's not as tall as before. That could possibly be made to fit in there. Alternately, if you've got the webbing like this, be worn there, strapped there, and that's it. I would have absolutely everything I need, all taken on the shoulders and the hips and the waist for 1 or 2 nights. Not a problem. The only thing I probably wouldn't have is a few cold beers, but you know, depends how tactical we're getting. So that's what we have there. Okay, thank you very much.